it's almost 2 a.m. and I just finished reading The Song of Achilles. And, like, damn, I'm just out of words. So, basically, I just finished it about a minute ago and I need some time to let the ending sink in. But I can tell you, with this overwhelming emotion that I'm feeling right now, that this is one of the greatest books written in the last 1 or 2 decades. Like, this was published back in 2011, and so I do believe this was one of the best books ever written or I ever read, because the language is very poetic. The ability of the author to recreate and retell the story of Homer's Iliad is just beyond contemplation, and the way the characters are depicted, especially Achilles' character, narrated by Patroclus, is like beyond my ability to think. I'm just. It will take me some time to get over this book. So yeah. Anyways, the story, like starting with the book review, it is about Achilles and the Trojan War and Patroclus. But basically, the story is narrated by Patroclus. Using the first person narration, the author tries to present the story of Achilles and how he entered the war of Troy, the Trojan War, and what happened after. So basically, a lot of people know about Greek mythology and the Trojan War. So even if I give you spoilers, it would be okay. But nevertheless, I won't give any spoilers, like I never do. And so, just telling you about the book, Achilles was a demigod. He was half god and half mortal, whereas Patroclus was a prince and he was a mortal. But the, Patroclus was exiled because of a murder, and he was sent to Achilles' place, Pythia, and there they both became friends. And their friendship and their platonic relationship that went beyond the boundaries or the stereotypes of their friendship just amazed me. The author's ability to depict the kind of relationship that one cannot imagine, the beauty and the divinity of a friendship or a romantic relationship when intermingled is just mind blowing. So I would just say like I'll just read out the blurb at the back because I'm not able to give you a straightforward review. Like I told you whatever the book was about, but it would be very less or very depreciating of the quality of the book, because it's the first book that I would rate 5 stars in 2020. Like, I've read almost 30 books, and this is the first book that would make the top tier of my reading list. So, Greece, in the age of heroes, awkward young prince Patroclus has been exiled to the court of King Peleus. Despite their differences, Peleus' golden boy Achilles befriends the shamed prince. As they grow into young men, their bond blossoms into something deeper, despite the displeasure of Achilles' mother, the sea goddess Thetis. But when the word comes that Helen of Sparta has been kidnapped, Achilles must go to war in distant Troy and fulfill his destiny. Torn between love and fear for his friend, Patroclus goes with him. Now, uh, there was a pact, or you can say there was an oath, that whenever Helen would be kidnapped or would be endangered, all the men who came into the ceremony and were the part uh, or were the contenders or were the potential grooms were to go and protect her. And on the other hand, there was this prophecy that said that Achilles would be a great warrior and a lot of other things that I cannot recollect right now. So this prophecy and this pact or oath brought their fates together, Achilles and Patroclus' fate together, and they were like they were they were bind they were binded together beyond these pacts or prophecies. The book makes me believe that they were divine, their relationship was divine, and irrespective of whatever happened, you'll hate Achilles, you'll hate Patroclus, you'll hate other characters, but in the end, you'll admire the kind of relationship these two guys had. And just to read this book, it's not overrated by any chance. Like, go and read this. Just read it. I'll try to sleep, but I know I won't be able to because I'll still be thinking about this. But, anyways, that was it. Thank you for watching. And do check out my new book. That is a collection of short stories and a few letters that I wrote mourning my grandfather's death. And also check out my podcast. Links for the both of these things will be in the description box. Thank you for watching. Peace out.